Good morning. 2 weeks, but I'm in my office today, and we have expiration today. One of the things that a lot of people are talking about are repos. Woo, repos! Everyone's worried about repos. I don't understand why. I've been reading a little bit about them, and this seems to be more of a regulatory issue than an actual real issue created by some of the regulations from the financial crisis, all the capital controls they have now. So people aren't entering the people are not entering the repo market the way they used to be. Um, but a 10% overnight rate is not bad. Someone smart is going to figure out a way to enter that market if they're able to loan overnight at 10% and they know they've got a Fed backer back there. Don't be surprised if you see somebody smart figure out a way to get into that repo market because those type of returns should not happen. And you got to think the Fed should be making money hand over fist right now, right? If they're able to enter the repo market and provide that like kind of liquidity overnight. I mean, heck, if I was the Federal Reserve, I'd be doing that. If I had government backing and I could make 10%, done. How about you, Alicia? Would you do that? All day, every day. So if you think the Fed's crying about this repo stuff, they're probably not. Um, who's crying is probably the banks. Don't be surprised. You're going to see your names like Citadel, Susquehanna, DRW, some of those firms start figuring out ways to enter the repo market because you can't allow those kind of outside returns. And I don't think that it's near the conspiracy zero hedge kind of crap that everybody thinks is, as much as just a lack of players, which is what regulation does. So the overregulation of a lot of markets, right? I mean, think about how many mortgage lenders there really are nowadays. Think about how there's a lot of people that introduce you to loans. There aren't a lot of people that actually underwrite and actually create the loans. So you have a shrinking market, and so we're either going to see the banks say, we can't allow these returns to continue to happen. So we need the Fed to loosen up some of our requirements, which they'll do. Or like I said, you'll see some entrance into that market because that is just way too much money to be made overnight on commercial grade debt. I mean, we're literally talking, a few hours of loans at a crazy high rate. That's pretty darn awesome. So as I view the market, I think that my going theory is there isn't a lot out there right now. We still have China in the back end, but the Fed's kind of off the table. The economy seems to be off the table a bit. And what other things are you worried about, Alicia, right now? From a trading perspective, what's going to spook the market that you can think of? China, what else? This repo thing is kind of spooking people a little bit.
Well, just if the
Yeah,
economy's doing well, why are we lowering rates?
yeah,
We have to because of Europe.
yeah. It's a
So I
NERP.
guess it's Europe.
It's NERP. Yeah, you got Euro NERP that could really cause a problem. Europe's a disaster.
It totally is.
They are so
Bring up the whole
so
European
mismanaged. The Brexit thing is the best thing the British people could get, because
If
then they're
they
out.
allow it. They're
Yeah,
not allowed.
London. No, London is actually seeing, much to people's surprise. I was reading this. There is an increase in banking in London.
And they
What do
think
you
everyone's
know?
gonna
And they
leave.
thought everyone's going to leave. No, people want out of the European Union. They don't want in. So
Exactly.
London and New York are jumping ahead of all the major hubs, right? Hong Kong. So the major hubs are Tokyo.
That's why Brussels is trying to keep them.
Oh yeah, London, New York, Tokyo, Hong Kong. Right. What other major financial hubs are there? Maybe Dubai. I don't know. Probably not. Um, Berlin. I mean, Berlin is like a Chicago, right? Chicago's a 9 out of a 10. New York and London are 10 out of 10. Tokyo's a 10 out of 10. Hong Kong is a 10 out of 10, but it seems to be heading toward a 9 out of 10 if the Chinese keep doing what they're doing. I think they're really threatening the hand that feeds them because that is their spigot to cap markets, capitalistic capital markets. So Um, and I'm going a little longer today because I'm thinking about things as I'm trading here. But yeah, I mean, you don't see a lot of um, you see markets staying in London and getting out of the euro because the eurozone, right? The big beneficiary is Germany. Do you know what exchange rate it still existed relative to the dollar? What, $5 the dollar, $6 the dollar? It's a company that runs budget surplus versus a country that runs budget surpluses. How much would the Deutschmark be worth? I mean, look at the Swiss franc, right? I mean, the Swiss government literally has to go in and actively limit,
Hammer it down.
yeah, limit the movement because the Swiss franc is so valuable, and so the Deutschmark would be the exchange rate there would be insane. So the eurozone is basically a German subsidy. Um, so that's why the Germans are so intent on keeping a country like London, especially or a country like London, a country like Great Britain, especially since they have their own free floating currency. So that's just kind of the thought process there. So on the day, like I said, I think you're going to see vol come in, stay here, maybe drop a little bit. I still think we have a new all-time high in the next couple of days coming. I do, and that could drive things. So anyway, it was expiration day, which means October is now the main month. We got October, November, December. So really 3.5 months left in the year. It's amazing. Christmas is what, 100 days away, and Halloween is less than 45. So everybody needs to be thinking about what they're gonna be for Halloween. What are you gonna be for Halloween, Alicia?
I just know I can't put any makeup on.
Why? Oh, at all?
No.
Why?
Never mind.
Oh,
Bad joke.
why? You could, because you're too pretty, and
No.
any makeup will, you know,
No, it's
yeah. Well, my son, he was originally gonna go as Mr. Potato Head, which I thought was
not.
hilarious.
Aw,
10-year-old as Mr. Potato Head is hilarious.
that is adorable.
I know, but he decided now he wants to be either a tarantula or a rapper. Or a rapper. I don't know. But it'd be funny. We could,
Thank you.
which would be kind of cute. Get it?
Very cute.
All right. Hey, butterfly special still going on. Optionpit.com/flyopl. FLYOPL. That special is going to end here in the next couple days. Make sure you're purchasing it. Month of OPL, Butterfly, and Condor Mastering Class, half-hour session with me. Who would? I mean, look what we've done in 8.5 minutes. Who wouldn't want another 30 minutes of private time with this one? And I'll shave for our next chat. Have a good day. Email me marketoptionpit.com with questions.